I'm Jenoa.
I'm Mo.
Today we're having the sex talk. Today we wanted to talk about rigid lesbian stereotypes. So I think if you're in the lesbian community, you've experienced these sort of stereotypes of classifications of types of lesbians, right? You've got like
Femme.
butch,
Boy.
BOI boy, lipstick lesbian,
Granola dyke.
chapstick lesbian, softball dykes. So here's the question. When we label each other and put people in boxes for these rigid stereotypes, are we doing our community a disservice? Are we doing ourselves and our own sex lives a disservice? Because maybe you see this very butch person across the room and you're like, I bet that person wouldn't let me touch them. Like you think they're stone butch, and then in reality they're big old bottoms.
Then maybe you guys are robbing yourselves of some sexual experience that could be really, you know, exciting.
Yeah. We don't have to play roles like that. I mean, it could be that it's not a role for you, and that is really like as good as it gets, and that's where you're at. But if you're at all on a fence of like, well, I don't think high femme would do that, so I better not do that because I'm really high femme or whatever, you know, you have like an image thing where you need to be this certain way. And honestly, we're all very fluid. Most of us are very fluid, and you're going to limit yourself if you stick to these very rigid lesbian or any other stereotype for that matter. So like explore all of this stuff, but then don't limit yourself in the midst of it. Don't think because you're really butch you have to like play a role of like being a daddy or something like that.
Right.
Because the people that are really going to like you and want to have sex with you are going to want to like you for you.
Yeah.
And have sex because of they're attracted to you and whatever you bring to the table.
And just to take this to a broader scope, not just focusing on lesbians nor even just the gay community, but for anyone, sticking to a specific type, a stereotype of yourself is only going to limit yourself. So it's kind of nice to look outside of the box sometimes.
Yeah, and when you're dating, don't discount someone because they're not your type. Really look a little closer. You might find someone really great for a lot of different reasons that maybe they aren't what you used to be attracted to, but look a little closer before you cut people off because they're not high femme or they're not butch or they're not sporty or they're not that thing that you usually date.
Right.
Because you might be pleasantly surprised. And the thing is, if you break that dam and let these waters flood forth, you might find so many more people to date if you break out of that mold of like, oh, well, I only date butches.
Yeah.
You might find some amazing people to date and have a much richer sex life, dating life.
Yeah.
If you're not only rigidly attracted to one type.
Yeah. So not being rigid yourself in your own stereotype and not being rigid in what you're attracted to can open up so many doors.
Yeah, explore this stuff.
Explore it. I'm a big fan of, you know, trying new things in life. I feel like if we constantly do the same thing over and over and over, how are we going to grow and learn?
I agree. I mean, we should not do the same type of person over and over and over. How are we going to grow and learn?
We should not eat shrimp skewers every day.
Every day! How are we going to grow and learn? I'm just saying.
Just saying.
That's it. That's what we're talking about. So don't limit yourself. Don't put people in boxes. See them for all the things that they are.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Have lots of sex. That's it.
Yeah.
This is a sex talk.
Sex talk.